Those guys play the games that they like, the games that they love, the games that they might just loathe. Those guys playing these games, so watch them play some games. Yeah, meh.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Those Guys Play Season 5, and I'm Matt, and today we have the youngest member of Those Guys Play ever. We have Silvia and Teddy's little bitty baby, and they're the youngest ever to play a video game on this channel, and also attached to that baby is Silvia. So Silvia, how you doing?
Hi.
How you doing today, Silvia?
I'm good.
Good. So, you are in some way, you know Teddy, who's been on the channel before. How do you know Teddy, Silvia?
I am married to him.
You're what? Teddy? You didn't? Teddy's off camera. Teddy? All right. Well, I didn't know any of this before coming in. Now I'm completely confused. You've thrown off the dynamic whatsoever. And also, there's a dog at your feet too. Who, if you hear a ringly jingling, it is not anywhere near Christmas. Santa is nowhere near. It's just your little doggy right here. Sammy, I love you so much. He doesn't care.
Give us a cameo later.
Hopefully. So he's very elusive. He might attack the tripod.
Maybe.
He might. He was very curious about my tripod earlier.
Trying to get out, yeah.
So, today we are playing Sailor Moon R for the Super Nintendo. Now, this game has never been released in the US. Thankfully, that's why we could have never played it in any way.
No.
It has only been released in Japan. I mean, that's how we could have played it. But as someone who grew up in the US, I never could have played it until a fan translation came out. So we're actually playing an English fan translation, which is awesome. It's going to use the Japanese names, but I think you're going to be okay with that because you know the Japanese names?
Yes.
Okay, no, because you have the manga, right? So
I do have the manga.
And they use the Japanese names, right?
Yes, but also like I grew up in the DR, and like the Latin version always kept the original names.
That's interesting. Wait, so you grew up in the Dominican Republic.
Yep.
And they had it in Spanish.
Yes.
So you didn't see the DIC version where it's like she was Serena and it was.
Sometimes, because there's some American channels that showed the show as well,
right,
but the main like Latin channels with like the Spanish dubs, they kept basically the original everything.
Alright, that's actually cool. So, yeah, I only have the experience with the DIC dub because that one aired on Toonami a little bit back in the day. I haven't really followed it too much. I just know that I should definitely see Crystal, which was the newer one.
It is the newest version, and it's the closest one to the actual manga.
Yeah, the closest adaptation from what I've heard.
Yeah.
And I have actually the first volume that was released. Not the. I think you have the bigger ones. Hello, Sammy. What do you need? Sammy wants to go by maybe, or he wants me to pet him. I don't know what Sammy wants. Either way, I wish you had like a dog puppet, so like Sammy never appears, and we just pull up a puppet. Like, oh, this is truly who Sammy is. No, but either way, I think he just wants me to pet him. It's going to be very hard when we're playing. So yeah, so you're more experienced in the Sailor Moon realm than I am. So you can help me know what's going on because Sailor Moon R is actually the sequel. The original game, there is a translation available, the Genesis version, but that's a single-player version. We're playing this together. So it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. I don't know what I'm doing because I've never played this either.
Well, me neither. So we're all virgins in this game.
This is gonna be great. This is going to be great. Okay, so I have a dog. We may never do this. We may never start this episode. There's a dog right here. But either way, this is going to be very interesting because again, I've only seen the opening cutscene to see if it was in English. That's it, and some screenshots. So let's see how this is going to be.
All right,
let's do this.
I'm excited.
All right, so we are choosing our sailors. Now, don't press start just yet.
Oops.
No, because there's one issue with the game that I've already noticed, because I just wanted to see if the controllers work, so we did a little bit of it. If you press start as player 1, it chooses my character as well, if I have the icon on it. No, I have no relation to any of the sailors, you have to press start.
Okay.
I have no relation to any of the sailors, so I'm not like, oh no, why couldn't I be Sailor? I don't remember.
You're Mars.
Oh, Mars, yeah, I thought it was going to be Mercury, I don't even know. So that's the thing, because I told you, I've seen like 2 episodes of Sailor Moon. I have to press start now. That's on me.
Yeah.
I've seen like 2 episodes of Sailor Moon, so for me, I just thought it looks like a fun beat-em-up, and you know Sailor Moon more than I do. Also, the art for this game, it's really good.
Oh, I mean, it's original from the 90s series.
Yeah, no, it's not like it's a weird, like, other...
No, it's completely...
It looks like it's directly, like, ripped from it, or at the very least, they got I forgot the author's her name, but it feels like they got her to draw or to like work on it. When we do that, I have a feeling that you're either giving me something like health, life, or like we could do a some type of Ooh, but either way though,
yes.
Yeah, I thought it looked like a cool game, and again, because you know what you know, I was like, well, because I'll never have another chance to play this game. I mean, it's a cheap game from what I've seen, so it's not like it's expensive to get, but ooh.
Oh, what did I do?
Oh.
Oh. What? No. Oh.
Oh wait, that looks like that can actually do something good.
Kind of. Oh no, you're. It's like you're throwing someone. Like that's what you do.
Huh.
Oh.
So are any of these villains familiar to you at all?
I think they're like the monsters that show up like here and there in the season. They're not like the main villains.
No, but they're like it's like a Power Rangers thing, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's like they have
the
like the specific every episode.
Oh,
like,
you're crying because you lost a life.
He's like he's a crybaby.
Oh my, yes. Oh, that I remember. Just from reading one volume. Yeah, but when I was a kid, I remember like one moment.
This one's a bad. Oh no, this. She's kind of a bad girl. I can remember her. I hate you. But I think Mars, your character, fights better than Usagi, actually. In general.
Yeah. Oh, so not in the game. You mean like in the show itself? You like
and I think they also build that into the game because like I don't like you seem to be doing way more stuff better than I can.
Ooh. I'm just hitting things till it works. See, I died too. Like
okay.
I'm just trying to make this work until we're all dead. Which I think really is just life.
It might be fairly simple.
I think that's just life in general. It's a good life motto, right?
That's a life motto.
That's a good thing for the baby to hear.
I mean, what is it? What is it? One thing I was told, like, you're basically, like, raising your kids, you're just trying to keep them alive most of the time.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you're going to be a great mom, Sylvia. You're going to be... Sweetie, I love you, and I'm just trying to keep you alive. Mama, I just said if I could have some cereal.
I'm like, no.
No, you can, because I'm just trying to keep you alive. That, I don't know what that does, but it looks awesome.
It looks awesome, but I don't know if
like, if you could, like, combo into them, I don't know.
Like, that would be cool, but I don't know if you actually can.
I have no idea. All I know is we're
I figured out that you can actually move, like, up and down, like, the street.
Oh, yes. Like, so, do you play, because while your knowledge of Sailor Moon is more than I, do you play beat-em-ups that often? Like this?
Not very often. Like,
okay.
I don't play that many video games, but I do remember that when I used to play more video games, like fighting games like these were my preferred.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of, like, because I usually don't play games like this either, but, like, I've played, a few now and then. I'm trying to think of the names off the top of my head.
Like, I've tried to play, like, RPG games, and I can't.
Yes.
Like, it's really hard for me for some reason.
Oh, okay. Cause
but, like, games like these that are, like, the way that you...
My bad.
Like, the actions are simpler, like, I can do it.
I have no problem with RPGs, I just don't have a lot of time on my hands. So for me, with where I am in my life, when someone says, oh, that's a 70-hour game, isn't that awesome? I'm like, no. Actually, it's not. I do not have that time.
I would never have that time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm more at work than anything. So.
Yeah. So, and I know, like, my work revolves around, like, reviewing games and stuff, but, like, still, or stuff like that, but I try to do games.
Still work, so.
No, it is, but I'm saying that, like, 60 hours is still a long time. Even if I love it, it's still, like, a long time I've died.
Oh.
I've died.
Oh, you're crying, too.
Oh, God, I have to, thank goodness I can just press start. Oh,
I'm not the only crybaby.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Bad monster.
Jesus, those look terrifying. Oh, and it looks like it's Christmas in their world.
They do Christmas episodes.
Ooh. I meant like the background, yeah.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. It would have been funny if I was actually on time and we filmed this around Christmas, but we did not do that.
we kind of tried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it, but then everything got complicated.
Well, because it was around Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true actually. Basically, I'm sure at this point people already know, but in case someone's tuning in for the first time or they didn't see one of the first few episodes of season 5, so oh God, I'm getting murdered. That did not happen to me. But no, oh God, she has a sword.
we still kick her.
Yes. Oh, you threw me into her and then I comboed.
I know.
So what happened is that I haven't had light in my house for well, in the living room that I usually film in. Haven't had light there in a while due to some like power shortage issues. So basically, filming Let's Plays haven't really happened as much. I've gotten, I've been able to record footage and stuff like that, but filming a Let's Play for those guys' play seasons hasn't really worked. So thankfully, I came over here to your abode, but like usually.
She's the main bad guy. I told you.
Oh, whoops! So then we have to get through her to get through this level.
Yeah. Oh,
did you press start?
I think I did.
You were just so terrified. You're just like, ah!
I thought I had like died the third time, so I thought I had to press start. So like.
Oh, you did, but you might have pressed it so hard that it like went into. So yeah. So that's why those guys play. This season of Those Guys Play is so delayed. Like usually this would have been out in January or February, and this is coming out when it is. I'm not saying the exact date because I don't know just yet, but it's coming out already. Oh Jesus.
Now we got more bad guys?
Yeah, because they got to help her out, like they usually do in the show.
That's true.
I like the transformation sequence in the beginning too. It was really cool.
I think
overall this game is actually it's not one of those like cheap tie-in games, where it's like they're just trying to use the license of Sailor Moon or
this
whatever.
Is the actual Sailor Moon. Everything.
It really and that's what I really enjoy. Like it can happen with Japanese. It can happen with Japanese games where they just feel like they're shameless tie-ins, but usually I notice, shining eyes are a symbol of courage. Let us join our powers and continue. Well, he can join my powers any day.
That's kind of sexual, actually.
Kind of. Damn straight it is. Damn straight, Mamoru. So you got a C in class.
Wow.
I mean, that's what Usagi would get.
Yeah,
She'd get a C. and I got a B. All right.
That is what Mars would get.
That's not so bad. Yeah. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
So
we're true to the characters.
We're true to the characters. So we will be right back.
Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you may end up forgetting something every now and again. That's right, Sammy, but you can't let yourself get down when you remember the very thing that you forgot. You just have to get up, get back to the drawing board, and fix it in post. Which reminds me, we should put up a picture of me holding up the game, like we do in every episode.
That wasn't that bad.
That was fun.
I thought it was going to be worse. It was going to be much harder. Usually Japanese games are unforgiving.
Really?
So, yeah, usually like some games when brought over to the US, they're made easier because they didn't want to hurt the little kids' feelings. So I'm actually happy. I mean, granted, this one, like I said, it's a Japanese game, so they didn't have to make it any easier, but it was nice. It felt like we could kind of go along while still not knowing anything that's going on.
It was easy to handle, like easy to figure out the plot, like kill this. This is the main boss, like you can how to get rid of the main boss.
The reason I've heard it gets harder later, but still, like I'm very happy that like you and I can jump in. Because like I play games often, but I don't usually play beat 'em ups. So like this could have been very hard.
Yeah.
And I could have been. I mean, that would have been fun too. But like it was nice. It was very chill. We don't want to stress out the baby. Which, by the way, good luck, baby. That helped us skate through the entire episode.
I know.
Good luck, baby.
Yes.
So. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Those Guys Play Season 5. And maybe in a future episode, we'll get Teddy. Or maybe we've already gotten Teddy. I don't know yet. I don't know how any of this is going to go in post. But what I do know is that really was a lot of fun, though. Like, honestly, like it was. So definitely would love to have you on the show again. Definitely would love to play.
We need to find more of those obscure games.
Oh, yeah. I would love to get some more Sailor Moon games or... Well, now we've gotten you for like there's like 5 more Sailor Moon games. Well, we booked her for 5 years. All right, so love you all. Take care. Tune in next time for something completely different. All right, guys. So see ya.
Welcome to Rapture. 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 Welcome to Rapture.